Walking in the snow, that means we're on an adventure. So where's the boulder?
Still quite far away.
Really?
Challenges that really give you doubt.
Yeah.
Like if it makes me doubt myself, that's what I get really excited about. It's so rare to come across something with just the right amount of holds to make it really hard, but not impossible. Like there's such a fine line between that, I feel.
Working out a boulder, so involved. You're just paying absolute attention to the most minute details.
In bouldering, it's 99% falling, so you gotta learn to love falling. That's the kind of climbing I wanted. So it's all about figuring out the micro beta. Like the send is only one go, so if you only enjoyed sending, you'd only enjoy it once in a blue moon. So I think it's all about just figuring out those bits of micro beta that allow you to feel as if it's possible.
Basically, every time you do something that works, that you didn't expect to, you get this massive hit of dopamine. When a climber is on top of a boulder and they didn't quite expect to get up, it'd be exactly the same as just taking a load of coke.
My family used to go on walking holidays in the Lake District when I was a kid, like 7 years old, with this other family around the corner from us, and the other family just took me climbing one day. Yeah, the holds looked smaller and slopier than I remember, and that was it really. I was hooked.
This wave of dopamine puts a timestamp on everything that you were doing at that exact moment.
Maybe that's better.
Basically burns in that neural path. That's actually why it's easier to do something after you've done it. But then on contrast, if you are trying something and you expect it to work and it doesn't work, basically your baseline level of dopamine drops. The chemical that makes you happy is gone. Your brain's like, right, well, don't do that again. Try something different. Because their dopamine levels are falling away. It's like taking anti-cocaine.
Getting a bit too hard.
If I'm going on a big epic to try something crazy hard that I doubt I can do, I get a little nervous, I get a little just excited, like I love proving myself wrong in a way. It's kind of funny. The outcome doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but it matters a lot to me personally. And yeah, frustration and anger comes into it sometimes, but you just have to control those emotions. I stuck it. I'm gonna shed my blood on this thing. I guess that's the whole reason we climb, is to push ourselves in that way and to challenge the doubt that we have in our minds. I think that's I think why I climb. I'm David Fitzgerald. I've been climbing for about 6.5 years now, since I was 18, and I'm just hooked. So I made plans to try Bügeleisen in Austria and Big Paw in Switzerland. So we went to Malta in Austria. Most of the rock in the Malta Valley kind of runs along one side of the valley. The problems that are there and the rock that's there are amazing. Bügeleisen is one of them. This wasn't my first session on Bügeleisen. I had gone on a trip in November, but rain and other factors stopped me from finishing it. It's windy for once. I've never seen wind in this valley. It's incredible. Like, the whole thing is as dry as it's ever been. Like, as rock can be. It's yeah, it's relieving because we have a week now of no rain or snow.
How did you guys know each other?
I just showed up at his house one day asking for a spot. He was Irish, I was Irish, I was in Sheffield. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This time it was familiar to me. I knew what I kind of needed to improve on in order to do it. So this is Bügeleisen, something that I drew up. Kind of hung it up on my wall and visualized the moves and popped in the hand holds, the foot holds, all the possible different foot holds. The aim is just to make it like subconscious. Start on the 2 starting hand holds. Get your left foot out and make the first move of the stand start. Bring your right foot into a little dot, left foot out. You can bring your right hand then into a side pull with which you grab with the thumb. Then you can get your feet higher and then you can roll over to a nice 3-finger side pull. Build your feet up on these little dots and then make a move to a good crimp near the top. Right foot in to the crux hold, left foot out, come into the in-cut rail at the top with the right hand, swap feet, get a nice toe hook, come in with the left hand. I bring my right foot back and swap feet, and then left foot up, release the right toe, and then make a kind of tensiony move to the lip.
Day one's gone really well. Beta's down, so it's just a matter of having more goes on it until all the sort of variables align, and then it'll go. Day 2 on Bügeleisen. Dave's trying very hard. Allez, Dave. Come on. Dave's had 3 goals so far. Come on. In tight. I think he's hit the lip every goal. Come on! Come on! Come on!
I felt so numb.
Yeah. Still, if you're getting there, well, this numb, because it's only getting warmer right now.
Yeah.
Beta's all down. It's basically just see if we can whip it all together. Come on! Come on! Allez, allez, allez!
Oh. That was so cool. That's the kind of climbing I wanted from today. In bouldering, it's 99% falling, so you gotta learn to love falling. So it's all about figuring out the micro beta. Like the send is only 1 go, so if you only enjoyed sending, you'd only enjoy it once in a blue moon. So I think it's all about just figuring out those bits of micro beta that allow you to feel as if it's possible.
All right, let's do the thing.
Let's do it.
To the top. Allez. Breathe, come on. Come on, Dave. Stay in tight. Yes, breathe. Yes, that's it. Yes, very tight. Come on. Breathe. That's it. That left arm. Really strong. Really strong. Come on. Come on. Yes, Dave. Tight. Keep the breathing. Keep the breathing. Yes! Yes! Go on, son! Oh, yes. That was so good. Yes. Oh, class, mate.
Back on a roll.
This is like
it's unreal, isn't it?
The last possible climb I would ever want to try. It's pretty cool, but also horrific. Can't fathom using any of those holes. I just feel a bit sick looking at them actually. Come on. Oh, not my bag.
Oh, that was better.
Which move is the crux?
That's the crux.
And the next one?
Next move's okay, but you have to catch that one well to do the next move. You know, that was almost it. It's so rare to come across something with just the right amount of holds to make it really hard, but not impossible. Like there's such a fine line between that, I feel.
Come on, stay in. Really tight. Into the wall. In. Come on. Stay in. Stay in. Stay in. Stay in, Dave. Keep that foot tight, Dave. Another one off the list. Would you ever live somewhere like this when you're older?
Just to be somewhere like this.
Somewhere like snowy, where you're freaking out
Yeah.
gathering logs for yourself.
Maybe.
We've rocked up to Bügeleisen for a cheeky night session. Gonna have a little go on the sit, because why the hell not?
From the sit start, Bügeleisen is just incredible. It's just a testament to your endurance in that style, and I believe I'm at that level, but I just need to, it's being at that level at the right time. Did I do that? The ice had just started to melt from the upper cliffs, and that meant that it just dripped straight down onto the face.
Oh shit, it's gotten so wet now.
I could try the starting moves to get them a bit more wired, but that was all it was. It was just training on those moves. I could never have gotten through the wet holds.
My goal in climbing is to keep finding these lines that inspire me, that challenge me.
Will we give it another go from the bottom?
You're trying to cross a road, and every step you take is half the length of the previous step. You'll never reach the end of the road. That's what microbeta is like.
Is it?
Yes, there's always more microbeta. You're never gonna run out of microbeta.
Oh, that was insightful.
Kind of like Bügeleisen, like I know I'm going to do that someday, and that's what gets me excited. It doesn't matter if it's this trip or if it's the next trip or the one after. I just know myself and how once I zone in on something, then I'll just do whatever it takes to get that thing done. And I'm just so excited to be here, just to open my account on some of these amazing lines.
Okay, I think I'll leave it there. My goal for Switzerland was to climb Big Paw. That was something that I had always wanted to do, but I never thought I'd be able to do it. I had climbed Bügeleisen, which was the stand start, back in November, and I remember trying the sit start moves very, very briefly, but I remember them feeling like impossible to link. And I really wanted to try Big Paw again once I came to Switzerland, just to see how it felt. Big Paw it's like a ship's prow that just bulges out of the ground with these perfect shaped holds. It has about 5 moves at the start that are just kind of similar. They're very tic-tacky, and then that leads into a crux move on the 5th move, which is, for me, by far the hardest move on the climb. And hit that, and then I'm done. And after that, it's all about keeping it together.
You don't get a rest when you're on it. It's just like go, 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 go.
Yeah, it's one of the proudest lines I've ever tried, and it's definitely #1 on my list at the moment to do here. I'm willing to spend as much time as it needs be to get it done. So.
Yes, come on. Allez, Dave, come on. In, come on. Oh.
I'm gonna shed my blood on this thing. It's weird, look. My fingers don't turn like that. They're not sweaty, they're hardened over, but there's no chalk on the tips. It's like they're really glassy, but...
No, you don't want that.
But it's fine though, because it feels good.
Oh, that's what you want.
Might only have one more go in me.
A good one though.
Yeah, a real good one.
Have you decided when you're breathing and when you're not breathing?
No.
You should do that.
I breathe when I can.
What, my son?
Get in there.
Put your foot on.
Whoa. Oh my God.
It's like a sack of shit, Dave. What are you doing?
Don't know.
Absolute crap. Oh.
Fuck's sake.
Is that like the 3rd time you've done Bügeleisen today?
You bastard. That was a good set. I'll be back.
I was really psyched to get out there and you know, join Dave on the last sort of few days of the trip. And Dave's having a rest day today, so there's some classic 7C Plus just around the corner, so we thought we'd take a look at that.
Whoa.
It's projecting that I'm most interested in. It teaches you about yourself and how you react to certain things and how you can change that.
We're just checking out Big Paw at the moment. It's currently raining, but you never know if it's going to be dry or not, so gotta keep trying. Oh my god, it's dry. But it is currently raining, so I don't understand.
Yeah, it also teaches me never to give up in a way. So that's a big part of it. To keep hammering at your goals continuously over a long space of time.
But yeah, given an opportunity, gotta try.
There's always a way to achieve what you want to achieve. You just have to have the right drive and motivation to do so.
I'm trying to just train my mind into latching that, because you need this finger to settle in this little indent, but it's kind of blind, so you have to just know where to go.
With each session, I made a little bit of progress and a little bit more. I adjusted certain things, just the smallest amounts that allowed me to link 2 moves together instead of just doing them individually, and then it turned to 3 moves, and then eventually I was eyeing up that crux that linked the sit start into the stand start every go.
Yes, Dave, come on, stay in. Fuck.
I didn't catch it like proper well.
Really? You were through though.
I was.
Get your shoes on.
I stuck it.
Fucking did it. There, it's happening.
Oh, lads.
My heart was like, don't be too excited.
Did you see how easy that move was to that?
I don't need to search for motivation or inspiration in climbing. That's just the very essence of it. It just kind of calls out to me in a way. That sounds really cheesy, but like I feel a lot of people take quite a long time to find that one thing that makes them feel that way, and I just feel really lucky to find that at kind of a young age, or to just have found it, because you never know, you might go through life without finding that one thing that really like gets them up in the morning.
Breathe, Dave. Yes, come on. Come on, Dave. Come on. Yes, breathe, breathe. Come on, Dave. Keep breathing. Alex. Alex. Next one. Okay. Nice, Dave. Boom! Yes! Go on! Yes, Dave. Frickin', how did you feel wrapping your hand around that jug? I saw your face do some outrageous thing.